Fight Night on DAZN, brought to you by that prize guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a very warm welcome to everybody here. For the first time in Fight Week, we are ringside ahead of the massive world title fight, which is coming up live on DAZN around the world. It is this coming Sunday. Jai Opetaia defending against Claudio Squayo, the IBF and Ring Magazine Cruiserweight Championships of the world. Thanks very much, Rob, Ted and Monique. Steve Payos down here ringside, ready to kick off the action here on DAZN for the week as we bring you all of the festivities ahead of our big fight on Sunday night. Let's hear it, King Rocky Ogden!
Rocky Ogden, the king. Great little fighter, and in a fight that absolutely everyone must circle. This one, a featherweight fight against the wizard, Tyler Blizzard. There's been a lot of talk back and forth. These guys have been looking at each other as they both were rising up under different promotions. Now they get a chance to fight each other live on DAZN, here on the undercard for Opetaia Squayo. But this one, it's absolutely going to be fireworks. We say that a lot, but in the featherweight division, these two guys are ready to bang, Monique.
Yeah, look, I know I've got a tough competitor in front of me. That's why I prepared to the best I could be over in Vegas with Steve Rowland. I've been putting the work in, and I think Sunday night you're going to get a great show, and we're going to put on a barn burner for everyone. So make sure you tune in and be ready for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a very big round of applause. Here he is, Tyler Blizzard!
Here he is, Tyler Blizzard, facing Rocky Ogden for an IBF Pan-Pacific title. Tyler in great nick, great form, great little boxer, and he's in against Rocky Ogden, who's a puncher. So it's a classic puncher versus boxer matchup.
Yeah, look, same as Rocky. Look, we're not here to muck around. I'm here for 10 hard rounds. So I think the fans, you know, my family, I'm going to do everyone proud Sunday night. I've worked my ass off, so there is no mucking around. There's no fancy stuff. We're here to fight, and I'm ready to go. Let's go. May the best man win.
Travelling all the way with 12 fights and 9 wins. Let's have a very big round of applause. Centering here in Australia, this is Eddie Colmenares. Here he is, everybody. Eddie Colmenares, El Terrible. Bienvenidos, Eddie.
Eddie Colmenares, El Terrible. He faces Ben Marnie for an IBF Intercontinental title, one step away from World Championship talks. And Eddie Colmenares doesn't speak much English, but he does speak boxing, Ted.
He's known as the Gold Coast Golden Boy. Let's welcome Benny Marnie.
Wanna play both sides, it's a red dot, don't get on the wrong red eye. It's a headshot, then became again.
Here he is, everybody, round of applause, ready to go around the great man, Benny Marnie.
The Golden Boy, Ben Marnie, knocking on the door of world title opportunities here in front of his home crowd against Eddie Colmenares, who we just saw, the long, rangy South American fighter. Ben Marnie, recently married. He's putting it all on the line, and he wants to put on a show. Teddy said he's sick of fighting 10-rounders. He wants a knockout.
Yeah, look, he's a tough customer. He's got power, obviously. His record says so. He's a big boy, and he's coming to fight. And at this level, every fight's going to be a hard fight. No one's going to come in here with powder puff hands. They're all going to hit hard. They're all going to be strong. They're all going to be fast. So I'm preparing as I would for anyone else, any other world title fight that I'll ever get to fight for.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a very big round of applause. Dylan Collin.
Yeah, he's being very cautious. Co-main event, a little bit stressful. Doesn't want to give too much away because it is a hard fight for him. He's stepping up to take on Conor Wallace.
The Frenchman has come prepared. He is ready to go, and he says that he wants the Conor Wallace scalp on his record. He's got a record of 14 and 1, and Conor Wallace 15 and 1. So very similar records, both with that European style, nice and tall. So expect this one to be a classic European boxing match, Ted.
It's a war. It's a good fighter. So I will talk with my hands Sunday. So I have a lot of respect for Conor. He's a really good fighter. So it's a big fighter coming. Donc I'm very happy.
Let's have a very big round of applause as we welcome Conor Wallace! Here he is, everybody, your IBF number 2 ranked light heavyweight in the world, Conor Wallace!
Conor straight into the middle of the ring like a duck to water. Straight into the heart of the abs. The southpaw stance.
He looks comfortable, doesn't he?
He looks good.
And as he should, he's number 2 in the world with the IBF and knocking on the door of big names like Beterbiev and Bivol. Obviously, there's a trilogy there and a couple of other big names. But Conor Wallace, up to task, ready to go. 16 fights in, 15 wins, only the 1 loss, which he got back against Letty. But there he is, the tall Irishman, 175 amateur fights on the record. He is well-versed in the great art of boxing.
Yeah, he's come from France. He's got a good record. I know he's tough. We've seen him fight before. So it's going to be a good task. But I believe that him being good will bring out the best in me. You know what I mean? I feel like the better the opponent, the better I am. So, and what a stage to do it on as well.
He's known as the Red Bull Il Toro Rosso. Let's welcome Claudio Squayo. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Il Toro Rosso, Claudio Squayo.
The Red Bull, all the way from Italy and here to upset the show. The main event, all brought to you by our main event sponsors. Sports Pick, Leone Gloves, Bad Apples, Tasman Fighters, Riyadh Season, Drink O'Shea, Live on DAZN, Matchroom, Gold Star, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Tasman Fighters. Ted, have I forgotten anything?
Rob, well, if you have, we'll never pick it because you were doing so well. Hey, go to DAZN.com/boxing and purchase this fight because look at this guy go, man. He's not here for a joke, Monique. Look at this guy.
Però noi ce la metteremo tutta.
It's a big opportunity for me. It's in the last 30 years, no one win a big fight like this. And to back at home with belt would be super.
The reigning and defending IBF Ring Magazine Cruiserweight Champion of the world, Jai Opetaia. Here he is, everybody. It is open workout time. Let's hear it for Australia's King. Ladies and gentlemen, Jai Opetaia!
There he is, the champ, the IBF and Ring Magazine Cruiserweight Champion of the world. He's beaten the boogeyman in Myris Bradis twice. He's defended against Elisoro, Jordan Thompson, and many other names. He is now ready to face Claudio Squayo in what could be Jai's last outing here in Australia for a very long time. Sunday, June 8th at the Gold Coast Convention Centre, live on DAZN. Witness history, be part of history as you see this great man fight again in what will be one of the most devastating performances of the year, Mike.
Mate, we are prepared for war. 12 rounds of war, just like always. We've taken this guy very serious. He's coming to take the world title away from Australia, and we can't let that happen.
What do you know about Claudio Squayo? He's talking about it being a Cinderella Man moment and a chance for him to shock the world. There will be a massive shock, almost one of the greatest in history. What do you know about him and what are you expecting from Claudio?
Man, I'm expecting a tough fight. I'm prepared for a tough fight. Like I said, 12 rounds of war. However this fight pans out, I have an answer for. You know, I've been in the trenches, I've been pushing my body. Let's get it done.